Hi, I'm Chris. I'm the founder of Foxley Consulting. We share commercial excellence with our clients and build the confidence and capability of everyone within their organisations. What I want to talk about in this video is the magic of teamwork. Now, this is not something that is new to anybody who works in any business. The idea of teams working together to solve problems and use their collective thinking and imagination is standard practice across everywhere. But I felt it was really worth focusing on because it's so important when I talk to clients and they have problems in their organisations with internal alignment, and it often comes down to the lack of teamwork or the problems of teamwork, and that isn't always obvious. Now, what's really interesting when you talk about internal alignment is that people have problems even though they seem to be on the same team. Everybody's working for the same organisation and often selling the same products and services, and yet there are difficulties in coordinating activities, working together to deliver solutions to customers. And that's often a problem because of misalignment and objectives. And the challenge I hear from clients is, but how could this be so? We're all working to the same agenda, we're all trying to grow the business, and we're all trying to be successful. And I don't think that's entirely true. I think when you look at successful teams, what they're made up of is a group of individuals who are all focused on the same objective, focused on the same goal when it comes to customer service or the sports event that they're involved in, but it also recognises their own personal agendas that sit behind that. And I actually think it's the other way around. I often think that what happens is that I have a personal agenda which is satisfied by me working successfully within this team. And then therefore when there are problems, it's because the agenda that I have and the agenda that the team has don't fit together. What this really means is that it comes back down to understanding the people that are within your team and understanding their personal agendas. And I don't feel that people spend enough time. There's a lot of team focus on creating unity behind a single shared goal. And that's true. The team needs to have that objective that gives them focus and direction. But you also need to give people the freedom to satisfy their own needs. Let me give you an example. I used to run a team of people who were really motivated, or certain people in that group were really motivated by food, high quality food. They were foodies. They really enjoyed a weekend away, going to nice restaurants, meeting top chefs and learning about food and experiencing great food. That was their big personal focus. The job that they did working with me was to help satisfy their own agenda to eat in great restaurants. Now, you could say, well, they're completely separate. But when they get up in the morning, when times are difficult, when it's raining and cold outside, what is it that gets them to go out and see customers? It's not the fact that they're going to hit their objective for my team. What motivates people is their desire for a nice restaurant or a meal out with friends and family where they're going to experience great food. That's what drives them as an individual. The way that I matched the agendas together was, as part of a team meeting, I would frequently ensure that we had the opportunity to go to a great restaurant, that we would have a Christmas celebration meeting that involved lunch somewhere nice. And that meant that they were motivated by working as part of my team and still satisfying their personal agendas. Other people in the team were much more motivated by power, by their own ego and their need to be successful. And they had plenty of opportunity to demonstrate how successful they were when we had team meetings, when I was able to reward and recognise people for successes and for progress. That meant that they were getting the recognition they needed and everybody was functioning as part of the team. Spend some time really understanding the individuals in your team, and don't just focus on the agenda that you all share with regard to the team. Think about how you're satisfying their own personal needs and requirements, and then you'll start to build some real magic, some real synergies where people feel that they're contributing to the team while satisfying their own needs and their own demands and desires. If you want to learn more about how we use our insights to build confidence and capability, visit the website and feel free to get in touch.